Hello, YouTube. How you guys doing? So we're going to be changing how we're producing YouTube content a little bit. I wanted to do the too long didn't watch version and then sort of go into the details. Too long didn't watch version, we're going to be uploading segments for the future. We're not going to be uploading the full show. What we'll be doing is uploading segments, putting them into a playlist, and then you could just watch that playlist all the way through. It should be very similar to the current experience you have now with the full show. And we're going to be uploading everything and not premiering things in the future. So immediately in the morning when the show posts on the podcast feed, on the RSS feed, if you're going to listen to audio, you would just listen. You could just come here and they will be segments that you could just listen to. Or like I say, just start the playlist and it will just play all the way through. All right. Now, to get into the reasons why that's happening. YouTube's looking at our content, both new and old content, with a fine-tooth comb, and we're getting dinged on monetization. So certain videos will be entirely demonetized. Other videos will be taken down because of a small piece that they deem that their algorithm just thinks we're spreading conspiracy theories or anti-vax information when we're literally just reading articles about that stuff and telling people, hey, listen to the CDC and get vaccines and you don't believe conspiracy theories. But it only seems to find the pieces where we're quoting people or when we're talking about what other people are saying, and it seems to attribute it to us because the algorithm has no idea what we're actually saying. So it's pulling these videos down and it's taking the entire video down. So we're having some real issues. And one of the things we don't want to do is upload an entire episode and then have it be dinged for some minor thing. And then the whole hour-long content just disappears. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to combat that by just putting up shorter videos. And then if part of the episode goes down, then part of the episode went down on YouTube. It's not the whole episode. We could feasibly go in and sometimes edit out some of these things, but it's a pain to do and their editor sucks. So it's just harder for us to do and it's more on our plate. So the YouTube experience we're hoping is still going to be relatively the same. It won't have the bumpers in between and it'll be in segments, but it should be somewhat the same. If you really want the full experience of the video, you can become a patron. Patrons get those full videos delivered to Patreon every week, every show. In fact, not just every week, every show goes to Patreon and every show is full and completely edited as one unit. So if that's something you're interested in, you could go become a patron at our Patreon, and that's a great way to get that video. The other thing is we're not going to be premiering them because it doesn't make sense to premiere tiny little segments like that, and we're not posting them at night like we were. We normally post them at night so people could sort of show up and like have a little conversation around them. It just doesn't make sense to do that anymore if we're posting them as individual videos. So I just wanted to let people know that like if you show up at night and it's not there, that's because we decided to do this instead. I'm going to try to leave this on our main page so people can see this video and understand sort of what's happening. You can always send us messages if you want to communicate with us. You can communicate with us at dissonance.podcast@gmail.com. I probably won't see many of the comments. We normally don't come to the comment section. Comment section on YouTube sometimes is not great and is sometimes a little antagonistic. So if you want to talk to us, send us an email. And that's a great way to reach out to us, especially if this is a big thorn in your side. You're like, hey, man, you're changing this up in a huge way and it's going to really mess me up. Send us a message and let us know. Maybe we can talk about the best way that you can get the show. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for rating us. Thanks for sharing the show. Thanks for sticking with us. We're hoping that, this also might encourage more people to take smaller bite-sized pieces of our content. So if you find a segment that you particularly like, share that segment with other people. That helps our YouTube channel grow and it helps our podcast grow. And that's really important for us. So if you get an opportunity to do that and something catches your eye, a segment catches your eye, and you really want to share it, we would very much appreciate that. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next episode.